Welcome, Hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some more Grand Theft Auto 5, and on this Testing Tuesday, we're going to be testing the Vapid Riata. I think that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Apparently, it's based on the... I don't know if it's still a concept or if it's actually going to happen or not. The 2020 Ford Bronco, which... I painted it red instead of white, even though I think white looks good on these. But you know what happened with the white ones? You know, someone may or may not have killed someone. And somehow, you know, you probably know the story. Anywho, this is another one of the Testing Tuesday videos that I'm doing before it snows. Because I don't want to test the vehicles when it is snowing, because it will probably skew the results, because it does affect drivability. So I'm recording this beforehand. I'm going to have it scheduled to go out on Tuesday. I don't know what Tuesday, because the Tuesday before this video goes out, we tested the Yosemite, which is another vehicle that I did beforehand, because I know by the time this video comes out, there should be snow in GTA Online. So I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to try to get another one out, because I really don't want to have to skip a Testing Tuesday, like on you guys. That's why I'm doing it beforehand. But anyway, let's get into talking about the vehicle. I literally, this is like the second time I drove this. My friend brought one. He brought it too. My friend bought one, and he let me drive it for a little bit. What? I heard explosions. I don't like explosions because that means bad stuff, which is why I usually start these in solo sessions. Anyway, I like the vehicle. My big complaint is how wide these tires stick out. That is, at least in the state of Pennsylvania, that is very illegal right there. I believe in PA you're not allowed to have them stick out more than 3 inches or something like that. But this is... oh, that's fucking far out there. That's probably 6 or 8 inches out. But other than those, because they catch on the cars a lot, and it's a little bit annoying. I wish there was an option to get rid of the light bar, and I also wish that there was an option to change the back bumper from what it is. I mean, you can change the back bumper, but all it does is put like tubing around the bumper, but I think the bumper that's on it looks too wide compared to the rest. The front bumper looks good, but the one I wanted the one with the what do you call it, the winch on it. I don't really recommend owning this truck without the cab, because I think it looks stupid without it, personally. I don't know, it looks weird as a truck like that. I couldn't find the exact rims for this. The ones I wanted, they had them, but they were only under, I believe it was sports. Because I'm basing this off of the thumbnail picture, because I always look at the pictures before I make the vehicle into what I want it. And I couldn't find the rims under the off-road category. I also lowered the suspension the whole way, because the vehicle looked weird because it was too tall. What else? It does, I think the grille looks really good. Personally, like the 2020 concept, I do like that. I don't know if I would own one because there's other vehicles out there that I like more. Um, Honestly, I would rather have the, what was it? There was a Jeep, the Jeep Renegade, one of the newer Jeep Renegades. I think I'd rather have one of those than the 2020 Bronco. But let's head on over to the test track and test this out and see what we can get with it. Okay, let's see what we can get with this. Boy. Wonder if the tailgate opens if you go to the remote functions. I assume it would, because they do with most vehicles. Well, I think every vehicle. I don't know why I said most. Okay, so it has like the normal interior, nothing fancy. I don't think this is going to get a good time, mostly because it's a truck. They usually don't do good times. Like most things, even in the off-road category, don't do that good. Maybe the Baller would, but I haven't tested that. I want to do some of the Ballers because I actually enjoy them as vehicles. It's a little, it has quite a bit of body roll to it. Not as bad as some vehicles, but it's definitely there. Feels like it's kind of a bit slow. It's shifting as well. Keep it near the yellow. Feels like it might, if you had enough speed, which I don't think it has to do it, but I think you could probably get a couple good drifts with this. As long as it would keep its momentum. I guess that's pretty much any vehicle, though. Okay, let's cut it short on the inside. It's not really a good sign because I kept my foot on the entire way around the turn without almost going in the grass. Bam. Here, tap that, go over here, the brakes, around, long straight stretch, and we're almost done. So far it looks like it's not going to be a great time, because I think yesterday, or not yesterday, like the other day, the vehicle I tested then, that came in around like 2:13, I think. Okay, what do we get with this? 2 minutes 30.686 seconds. I know that's not going to it's definitely not going to be on the first page, but let's head over to leaderboard and see where it did place. As you can see, the Vapid Riata didn't do great. Like I said at the end of the race, I knew it wasn't going to come on first page. We, however, are a little bit past half. So we're right about in the middle. Coming in 55th place at 2 minutes 30.686 seconds. To be up there with the Stinger GT and the Warrener, those are both like more sporty type cars. For a truck to be right between those, that's kind of weird. I didn't expect it to be with this group of vehicles. I thought it'd be like with the Contender or the Sand King, somewhere in with them. However, it came in with faster cars. But let's now head over to the dirt track and see what we can get with it over there. Okay, I'm hoping we can get this first try. I think we might be able to because the last couple episodes of this, I've done trucks. Ooh, she got a bit of grip. feel like the mirrors are a weird shape. I don't know, they just look odd to me right now. Stay on the outside of that hump there. Across the bridge. I'm assuming that this has, just by the look of it, it feels to me as if it would be very prone to rolling. It depends if it has the grip. Usually, like with GTA physics, usually grip is the thing that gets you to roll if anything's going to. It's usually not, like, I guess a bit of play is the height of the vehicle. If it's gonna roll, it's probably gonna roll here. No, I don't think it will. I don't think it has a great amount of grip. Also, I lowered it, so that's less chance of it rolling. Okay, we came up a little bit there. Not terrible, but our wheels definitely did leave the ground on the right side. We need a brake. Come around. There we go. We did that one pretty good, actually. Not too slow, not too fast. That does look normally slow compared to the rest of everything, but it's like that with every vehicle that I test on here. I wonder if I'll go real quick to the tunnel. I love the sound difference whenever you drive a vehicle from off of the bridge into the tunnel. It's extremely different. I need to really slow down here. Gun it. Try to stay on the road. It's a little bit, it's one of those somewhat bouncy vehicles. Just by the nature of it. Because whenever the wheels hit a bump, it pushes you up a lot more than it should. Okay, we want to hit the brakes hard. Going down here. Oh god. That was quicker than I would have liked it to be, but it's okay because we handled it. And through it. Okay, as always, our wreck hit the final part because it's literally impossible to go through there. Okay, we got 3 minutes, 2.490 seconds. That seems like a fairly good time. 3 minutes is about average. So, let's go over to the leaderboard and see where it placed. Again, the Vapid Riata surprised me, but in a different way this time. It did come in up at the front, but don't forget, I didn't test that many vehicles on this track. I only did 9 so far. But to still be up there at the very top, I honestly thought the Yosemite felt like it went faster, but it clearly went a couple seconds slower than the Riata. Also, this time it did come up there with the Contender. The Contender is a fairly fast truck, but I feel like the Riata just did so much better in the dirt than what it does on road. Like, even just the feeling of driving, because it felt like it was going faster in the dirt. But now, let's do the final test, the drag test, so let's head over to the drag track now. Okay, let's see what we can get on this one. I am thinking it's probably not going to do too well, just judging by what it did speed-wise on the first test. It doesn't feel like it has a great top speed. We'll actually be able to watch the speedometer for this one. It's nice that you can, like with this one, it has a pretty good first-person view of at least the dash. Yeah, I don't even think it's going to hit 120. Yeah, I think it tops out at 100. Okay. What'd we get? 27.464 seconds. Not sure where that placed, so let's head over to the leaderboard and find out. Again, the Vapid Riata didn't get a great time. It still came in around 50th place, 52nd place at 27.464 seconds. But these times are a lot closer because all it is just a straight stretch. That is it. It did come close to the Warrener again, like it did on the first test track. This still isn't a great time, judging by the other vehicles are in there. It's one of those vehicles that you're gonna get if you like it, or just because you like it, or to just have fun with friends driving off road. It's not gonna be something you would use in races anyhow. But I am probably going to end the video at that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to watch one of my previous, next, and related videos, and also remember to check out my other social medias in the description down below.